Good evening and welcome to on Piscataway. This is Monday, August 6th, and we are on the air live. If you'd like to speak with me or my guests, please call us at any time during this hour-long program at 732-562-2305. My guest this evening is Freeholder Deputy Director Ron Rios. We also have an extended interview with the Rutgers University football coach Kyle Flood. Freeholder Ron Rios, a resident of Carteret and former council president and zoning board member, has been a Middlesex County freeholder since March of 2008. After working for 30 years with the Conrail Corporation, Ron retired from that position in 2003. As a freeholder, Ron has initiated many programs, including a Teen Safe Driving Initiative at the Middlesex County Vocational and Technical Schools, authored a health department news column to update the public on health issues, initiated town meetings for a governing body to meet with the residents throughout the community on business-related topics, complaints and concerns and ideas, and proposed the creation of the Veterans Affairs Committee and introduced veterans service initiatives. He is a member of many county committees, presently serving as the chairman of the Administration Committee and the Governor's Ethics Advisory Commission. Ron holds a Bachelor's of Arts from National Labor College, has been a hazmat training consultant, and has studied advanced teaching techniques regarding hazardous materials transportation. Welcome to the program, Ron.
Thank you.
So what's new and exciting going on in Middlesex County these days?
Well, Mayor, thank you, first of all, for allowing me to be here tonight. And we have a few new initiatives, and one that's very near and dear to my heart. We felt that it was very important on our part that we try to help our veterans. I mean, we ask them to go on the battlefield, and when they come home, especially now with the Iraq war over and veterans coming home from there and veterans coming home from Afghanistan, obviously the economy is hitting everyone here, so we tried to inject some money into the budget, and we put in $100,000, and we're going to try to help them and ending homelessness among veterans, trying to educate them. Middlesex County has a population of about 37,000 veterans. We're like the third largest county with veterans population in the state. So we felt that
Which probably Ocean County might be the number one, I'm assuming, because of the air bases and the naval.
Yeah, I'm not sure really which other two counties have a higher population of veterans.
But if you think about it, with the population of Middlesex County at 700, almost 800,000,
right?
And you have 37,000.
We're a little shy of 37,000 veterans,
okay.
Yeah, and we have a population of over 800,000 people. Yeah, and again, we're the third largest county with veterans population, and we felt it was incumbent upon us to try to help these young men and women coming back. So we're trying to, first of all, we're having different, we've had already, and this program got introduced in the springtime, and we're trying to educate them at different locations. And we've had already 3 places where we've had booths at the malls, at Woodbridge Mall, at Menlo Park Mall, and at Brunswick Square Mall. And we have volunteers, and of course, it's veterans as well. And we have pamphlets there that we're trying to let them know what's available to them in Middlesex County. And it's ironic how these young men and women go into in the service, and they serve their 2 or 4 or 8 years or 10 years, whatever it may be. And then they even come home and they even get involved in different organizations like the VFWs or the American Legions or the Catholic War Vets or the Jewish War Vets, in trying to help one another. So we put money in the budget, and we're going to try to help them where they may be in arrears for their rent, trying to help them maybe with a security deposit or a down payment for apartments, and try to get them before it gets to the point of homelessness. So we're trying to target that audience, and hopefully it won't get to homelessness for these people, because obviously the challenge is there already, just coming back. And you read in the paper and hear, and I'm sure you hear stories of where these people go in the service and they come back and they find they don't have the job that they had prior to leaving. And I would imagine you hear these.
Yes, and a part of it obviously is the dynamics of the economy in general. Now, is this initiative to complement the work that the Middlesex County Veterans Committee is already doing, or is this something solely separate
This is going to add to what we have already for the different programs that we have already, because it's a separate money that we put aside for this. And actually, we just started. We just put a press release out that we're accepting applications for that. Any veterans that are interested or that fit the category, the criteria, they can call our office at 732-745-3000 and ask for Doug Breen in the Veterans Department, our Veterans Committee, and he would be more than happy to direct them. But it's about educating our veterans, giving them different training that we can do. So it's a multifaceted type of program, and the freeholders were totally supportive of this, and I'm really grateful for that. And matter of fact, I did another show just promoting that program and trying to market it to get the word out so the veterans find out about it. And obviously, there's different VFWs and American Legions that are promoting the program to try to let them know about it. So we're excited about it.
Well, I think it's great news that the freeholders are stepping up to try to fill the breach, so to speak, of an issue that's starting to crop up. I did notice that one of our local businesses that's being built over at Fairway Garfield, the owner out there has offered to reduce rent to any of the apartments to veterans and by 30% or whatever. But that's like a new initiative that not just that individual property owner, but now I think a lot of business owners around the state are recognizing that there's a need to try to help the veterans out, where maybe the Veterans Services organizations can't necessarily fill that breach.
Right.
Because they're not really in the business of housing and things like that.
Sure.
Because, a lot of people seem to forget that, if they're in the military, typically a lot of times they're living on base. They're paying for it, but, it's sort of reduced housing costs because their pay scale's a lot less than if it would be in the private sector. So what is happening is now it's very, hard for a lot of these returning veterans, as you're saying, to find inexpensive rentals, so to speak, and that's becoming a very big issue, and not just veterans, but people in general, because of the nature of the expenses in this state. So I think that's great news. I know here in Piscataway, they just opened last year the new the VA clinic here, which used to be in the city of New Brunswick, but it's a now more modern facility with at level parking there, so you don't have a problem with parking spaces and things like that. And in the past, we did have Mr. Breen on the show here talking about veterans, as well as other people from the State Veterans Affairs Committee.
Right. And you'd be surprised how many of them don't realize of what the programs that are out there, not only on the county level or the local level, but even in the state level or the federal level. There's a lot of programs and different initiatives. Like Middlesex County College offers a college program for veterans as well. So it's a matter of trying to market it, let them know what's available, and if we can be creative and get more programs for them, all the better.
Good. And I want to remind the viewers the number is 732-562-2305. My guest this evening is Freeholder Deputy Director Ron Rios. One last 30 seconds of information on this, and then we're going to go to the video, and then we're going to come back and talk a little bit more about it. Is there anything else before we go to?
I just wanted to say that our upcoming dates at the different malls, at Brunswick Square Mall, we'll have August 17th and 18th, and then November 16th and 17th, and Woodbridge Center Mall, September 14th and 15th, and November 2nd and 3rd, and then in Menlo Park Mall on October 19th and 20th.
So you pretty much got the whole rest of the year covered.
Yes.
And one thing, we will make sure that we run that on our
Thank you very
community
much.
bulletin board to get more awareness out there. So with that, we're going to go now to an interview that took place just recently with the new Rutgers head football coach, Kyle Flood.